All right, shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we want to give all praises and all glory to
Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai Ba'Hashem Rakakwadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who ruled well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today.
That's right.
And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for
Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai's sake.
We're the brothers from GMS Miami. I'm Brother Samak.
I'm your brother Zakaria.
Yeah, and today we're just going to go into prophecy and how, things are amping up.
That's right.
All right, we're in the beginning of sorrows. We're in the beginning of famines. We're in the beginning of great deaths. All right, and like I always said, all right, and brothers know, hey, we haven't seen nothing yet.
That's right.
Right now you're still able to go to the bar, to the movies, to the club. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You can still go to work. Okay, you can still, drive your car to wherever your destination you feel like.
Right.
Well, there's going to be a time where, all right, all of that's going to stop, man.
Yep.
Okay, there's going to be a lot of death and a lot of mourning and a lot of crying.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and that's why, Edris, and we're going to go into it, all right, Edris said, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days?
Right.
All right, and hey, that's the same spirit you got to be in, man. You know what I'm saying? Because really, who can deliver us? Only Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai.
That's right.
All right, and that was a man of the Lord saying that. So how much more now? All right, if you claim to be a man of the Lord, man, you're supposed to be moving in fear and in haste, man.
That's right.
Okay? Because, hey, all right, until we're in those chariots, all right, you don't know if you're part of the elect or not.
Right.
So you bring it out, brother.
Yep. This book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 16, in verse 17, It says, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days?
Right, and that was a prophet, Esdras, a major prophet.
Yep.
Okay, and he even said, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? All right, because he saw the magnitude of judgment that was happening on the earth, the amount of deaths, the amount of, bloodshed. All right, and it was all done by Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai.
That's right.
All right, because like the scripture says, he kills, all right, he wounds, he makes alive.
That's right.
And this is basic Hebrew Israelite 101. When you find out you're an Israelite, these are the first scriptures, all right, that's presented.
Yep.
That's why we moved in haste and moved in fear.
Yeah.
All right, and we didn't change up the doctrine. We didn't go back into the world because we know what the Lord is capable of.
Yeah, we know the judgments that's coming.
Yep.
I had a precept.
You got it, brother.
This is the book of bear with me. Well, I'll just get this. Isaiah chapter 45 and verse 7. It says, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. So the Lord creates evil. Evil meaning bad times. And this is the time like never before. The scriptures talk about Jacob's trouble, man. When this devil Esau, Edom, so-called white man coming down having great wrath, man. And the only way you're going to be saved out of Jacob's trouble, like the brother said, is Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai.
Right,
brother.
That's right. Just to land back, Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 39.
Yep.
See now that I, even I am he, and there is no God with me.
Yep.
I kill, and I make alive. I wound, and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hands.
That's right.
All right, so, hey, whenever there's evil, being brought to a city, you might as well get Amos chapter 3, around the 6th verse.
Yep.
All right, it was the Lord. All right, he's the one that kills. He's the one that wounds. And it doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter how many smiles you give to people, how many doors you open,
right,
or how much charity in terms of monetary you get. Oh, I gave money to a homeless man. I'm being a good, upstanding citizen. Nope, because if you're not serving the Lord, it doesn't matter, and that doesn't matter. None of that matters.
That's right.
Okay, it's a matter of that. What are you doing? All right. Okay, in terms of seeking the Lord, and what are you doing in terms of being obedient to Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai? That's what's going to get you saved and get you delivered. But you got it, brother.
This book of Amos chapter 3 and verse 6, it says, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in a city, and the Lord have not done it?
Right. Again, the Lord is the one who brings evil into the city.
Yep.
All right, and we hear the prophets are blowing that trumpet. All right, because we want to get the blood off our hand, and we want to be delivered by Yahweh Shai, because no mortal man can deliver us.
That's right.
Okay, we only know that Yahweh Shai, who the word Indian calls Jesus, all right, he can deliver us from, the coming judgment, the coming destruction.
That's right.
All right, so let's go back to what Esdras said. And that's why Esdras said what he said. Because really, all right, he knew, no mortal man could deliver him from what was coming, man.
Right.
It had to be the Lord, man. It had to be Yahweh Shai, man.
Yep.
Okay?
So say, no man shall redeem thee,
Right.
shall buy thee, meaning redeem you, man.
Yep.
This is 2 Ezra chapter 16 and verse 17 again. It says, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? That's a question. We know Yahweh Bashim Shai, Lord will be part of the elect. Verse 18, it says, the beginning of sorrows, it's like the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come?
Right. Okay. You're supposed to be seeking the Lord, praying to the Lord. All right, and make it. And of course, before this day, these sorrows and famine comes to. All right, you're supposed to be seeking the Lord. What is it in Ecclesiastes? Come.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 1. It says, remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not.
Right. So remember thy Creator. So you're supposed to be seeking the Lord now, not when all hell breaks loose. And that's the thing with our people, man, is whenever there's some type of a worldwide calamity or some type of calamity that happens directly near them, you know what I'm saying? Like their cousin gets blown away.
Right.
They all of a sudden now they want to go religion.
Yeah.
All right. Or they like what's it called? Their daughter, you know, a mother loses her daughter.
Yeah.
They want to go religion.
Yeah.
All right. But it shouldn't be like that.
Right.
It should be now. All right. When in the cool of the day, when everything is business as usual.
Right.
Okay. And things are happening. All right. The sorrow is happening, man. The beginning of sorrows, the beginning of mournings is happening. Like right now, them people out there in Cuba, they ain't got no power, man.
Yep.
All right. Reports are coming in that a widespread blackout. Okay. Is happening right now in Cuba.
Yeah, you Manassites.
All right.
Demons.
Okay, so hey, that's judgment. Because a lot of them Cubans are wicked. All right. They're in all types of abominations.
Yeah, they threw.
All right. So, hey, this is the Lord bringing that judgment. Okay.
Like Trump cutting you niggas jobs and stuff by the cut Section 8. Hey, it's about to get bad for you people out here, man. You think the Lord's a joke.
Right.
You know
what I'm saying?
He's using that anti-sim law with that dude from the Palestinian dude. So they gonna come against us too. You Israelites groups that's talking about Esau and stuff, and y'all not serving the Lord. They gonna grab your ass up too, man.
Yep, persecution is coming, man, and that's something that if you call yourself a prophet, you're supposed to have been knew that.
Yeah.
All right. What we're teaching here, all right, is treason.
Yeah.
You know, we're saying America is going to be destroyed. We're saying that these Edomites, okay, are not going to be ruling.
Yeah.
We're saying that, you know, these bankers, these international bankers, they're going to lose their power. They're going to lose, all right, everything they have taken and stolen. Because they've stolen it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. So that's treason, man. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, they're going to use, all right, these different agencies, you know, whether it be the FBI, CIA, military intelligence agencies, all right, to come up against us. But guess what? The Lord's going to be, all right, with his prophets, with his elect.
That's right.
Because when that happens, man, it's really going to get bad.
Yeah.
Okay, and on this earth.
Yeah.
All right, especially here in Babylon the Great.
Right.
But again, like you were saying, the persecution is coming. Hey, when you came into this truth, if you didn't think persecution was coming, all right, then you don't know what you got yourself into.
You bugged out.
All right. This is why we constantly are seeking the Lord and doing everything we can, all right, to please him, because we know, okay, that this devil's coming out with great wrath because he knows he has a short time, man.
Yep.
Hey, even if you this is why this should motivate you more to seek the Lord.
Right.
Because guess what? If you're a so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, all right, you're on the chopping block.
Yep.
This is where all these laws like Rex 84, King Alpha Plan, Project Megiddo, Operation Garpod, they're all against. These laws are against us.
Right.
So that should motivate you more to seek the Lord, because it doesn't matter, okay, if you're serving the Lord or not, okay, if you're not being protected. It doesn't matter if you're serving the Lord or not. All right, they're still going to come after you just by being a so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, an Israelite. Yeah. Okay. Now the thing is, if you're serving the Lord and doing the right thing, okay, because you got weirdos out there claiming they serve the Lord, but they're not doing the right thing.
They're not.
Okay, for example, the Genesis group, because you're now, all right, the hot topic.
Right.
All right, you're not eating the bitter herb because he said that's nasty.
Yeah. And
you're going to romaine, okay, which you got that from the Talmud, and you got that from the JJs. So what do you you're secretly reading the book of Talmud?
Yeah,
we got a question.
He mixed up.
But That's someone who's claiming to be saying he's serving the Lord, quote unquote.
Right.
All right, you're gonna get it unless you repent.
Yep. Precept. This is because this judgment is coming for y'all, the wicked, man. Lord willing, probably late. The Lord got us, man. Isaiah, it's like Sirach, chapter 40 and verse 9. Death and bloodshed, strife and sword, calamities, famine, tribulation, and the scourge. These things are created for the wicked, and for their sakes came the flood. So these judgments is really for y'all wicked demons out there, man. We just telling you the judgment that's coming, man. And the Lord's is about to be real serious. That's what the prophets say things that's going to happen before it happens. And this, just get ready for what the scriptures say, you know.
That's right.
But I'll go back to that second Esdras.
Yeah.
You know, this is back at second Esdras chapter 16 and verse 18. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come?
Right. And, beginning of wars.
Yeah,
These wars ain't going to stop.
Nope.
All right. Putin is already set in his own terms. All right. Okay. And now the whole world's seeing America's weak because Donald Trump just said openly that, hey, okay, if Ukraine, you don't cut a deal, all right, what did he say? Donald Trump warns Ukraine may not survive war against Russia. All right. So basically, Trump's like, look, Zelensky and Ukraine, the leadership of Ukraine, cut a deal with Russia because the Russians are going to fuck you up.
Yep.
So what does that tell you, man? All right, America is looking weak, man.
Yep.
And here it is, all this money, the billions of dollars that went into, backing Ukraine, all right, it failed.
Yeah.
The Russians still were able to dominate and still able to take over that territory.
Yep.
All right? So, and this is the beginning of wars because it's only going to amp up, man.
Yep.
All right? Watch the Middle East.
Yeah.
Okay? And the Russians are seeing like, America's, all right, they're getting weaker. They're getting, all right, they're divided. Yep. Okay? I just saw an article right here. Okay? Not only did the Danish member of parliament said that if Trump takes Greenland, that'll mean war. All right, with NATO countries. All right, Moscow is reporting, hey, they're watching America and the EU as they drift apart.
Yep.
Okay.
The
beast shall eat the whore. So the wars are just going to get a lot bigger. In America, you're going to be the public enemy number one, as well as you JJs, you gutter rats that are in our homeland.
Yep.
Okay. Hey, these are the times that we're coming into. This is just the beginning.
Right.
And this is why we're telling our people you need to repent and seek the Lord in sincerity. Don't just say you love God but yet you're not doing anything He says.
Right.
All right. And especially, if you're saying you're calling on God, you're not in the truth to begin with, because that's not His name. The Father's name is Yahweh, and the Son's name is Yahweh Shai.
Yep.
You got it. You have to. There's the path to salvation is the straight gate.
That's it.
Okay. Get that scripture where it says the straight gate.
Got you.
And
wide is abroad.
Wide is abroad. Yeah.
Okay. Matthew 7.
Mm-hmm.
Book of Matthew.
Yahweh Shai said this.
Matthew chapter 7 and verse. Bear with me.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it?
Straight gate.
Straight gate. Let me see. Oh, I got you.
Mm-hmm.
This book of Matthew chapter 7 and verse 13.
Mm-hmm.
It says, "Enter ye in at the straight gate."
Mm-hmm.
You know, meaning a place of difficulty.
Right.
You know, it says, enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction.
Right. Okay. So yeah, you have to put on, all right, as the elect. All right, and it is going to be difficult. All right, you're going to be hated by your family members.
Yep.
All right, you can be hated by this world. Okay. All right, but hey, that's the mission.
Right.
All right, that's what you got to go through to get the hell up out of here.
Right.
All right, and you have to be calling on the name.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and you have to be doing the right things. All right, representing Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai in truth, not putting him to an open shame.
Right.
All right, you got bug outs out there that are putting the Lord to an open shame.
Yeah, through
claiming to be that they're in the truth. All right, claiming to be worshipers of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Meanwhile, they're teaching with hats on. They're throwing up gang signs.
Yeah.
All right, they're not following. All right, the service in terms of when it comes to the Passover, a solemn assembly, which is means serious assembly.
Right.
All right, this ain't about gimmicks. All right, and music and partying, man.
Right.
All right, the Passover was deadly serious. This, Yahweh Shai did the Passover because, bro, that was it. After that, he was going on that cross, man.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, man. These people, they think they put the Passover as like a something fun. You know, like, I'll tell you later, but these other groups, they make Passover look like it's so fun, which is not. It's Passover is solemn sin that you got people that's in the world that thinks like we're a part of that. Like if we're Israelite, we're part of, when we go to, we say we have the Passover, they think we're gonna have fun,
right?
You know, because that's the world that they view. That's with the internet viewed as a Passover, but the Passover is really a solemn assembly,
right, man? It's right, man.
You're deceiving a whole bunch of people,
exactly. And the thing is, what does the word mean? Passover,
right?
Okay, in the time of Egypt, all right, the Lord, commanded Moses, hey, tell the children of Israel. All right, put blood on the doorposts. All right, because I'm about to kill the firstborns of the Egyptians. All right. So when the blood on the doorposts, was put on, all right, the Lord passed over. All right, and right after the what's it called? He killed. There was a cry. All right, the Egyptians' firstborn got killed, man. Yeah. All right. So all right, that was the Passover. Yeah. Okay, and then of course Yahweh Shai did his Passover, right. And that was for him to be put up on the cross so that the elect can be saved, man. Mm-hmm. All right, be passed over from the Lord's judgment that's coming.
Right.
All right, and that's why we eat the bitter herb. All right, to remind us of our history, man.
Yeah.
Okay, and what us in Egypt in captivity, and us now here in Babylon the Great.
Right.
All right, because we want to be delivered from this place, man.
Right.
So that's why we want to go through the place of difficulty, the straight gate to the, all right, that the Lord has set before us.
Yeah, that's that bitterness.
Mm-hmm.
Jake don't want to take it, man. Mm-hmm. It's like in Matthew chapter 7 and verse 13. It says, enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat. So many people, a lot of people, they're gonna go to the way of destruction, man. Mm-hmm. The broad way, man. With wearing fringes, but they say they keep the law, but they wearing fringes and they call upon JC and stuff like that, man.
Yep.
They say they keep the law 100%, but then they got lineups. Mm-hmm. Then they got long ass hair. You know what I mean? Yeah, laws that you can keep.
Right. And they're having sex on the Sabbath.
Right.
Is it more that said when there says Lord, Lord? That's it. That's the next one.
It's a little bit further down.
Yeah, con. That's them. Mm-hmm. That's them acting like they serving the Lord, but they not, man. It's all games. It's really an act. These are a bunch of actors. Yo, Jake is the best actors on the planet, man. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's why when you watch Denzel Washington, you're like, damn. I mean, he's a good actor because that's that's Jake, man.
Right.
Jake be finessing, supplanting, man.
Right.
That's all. That's okay. That's what Jacob, supplanter. And Jake be trying to supplant the Lord, but the Lord sees through all that, man. He sees through your hypocrisy, your acting, man.
You're right.
All right? Okay? And you ain't winning an Academy Award. You winning a missile. That's what the hell you about to miss.
Yep.
You about to hit. You get hit with a missile, man.
That should be your reward.
That's going to be your reward. You know?
I'll jump down.
Mm-hmm.
It's Matthew chapter 7 and verse... Matthew chapter 7 verse 21. It says, not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, or Yahushai, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven.
Mm-hmm.
But he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. Yep. So you got to be doing the will, man.
Right.
You got some people, they taking breaks off that do phopy them, and they try to come back with a new doctrine. The Lord ain't dealing with y'all, man. ISUBK leader, Johanna, Nate, IUIC leader, they don't even go out on the highways and byways. The Lord ain't dealing with y'all, man.
Right.
Y'all just sit back collecting money and shit, man.
That's what it is, man. It's just one big money racket.
Yeah.
That's why you want, everybody, man. You don't care, okay? As long as they're giving you tithes.
Right.
And that's the same thing with the whole Sicarian Genesis.
Yeah.
Okay, individuals, man. It was all about money, man.
Yeah.
That's why they allowed the bullshit to fester up until finally they're like, all right, enough is enough. I gotta leave before. Basically, this is just my opinion. The reason why they created that offshoot is because they knew it was coming down.
Yeah.
They knew, all right, that Al-Azhar wasn't right, and eventually it was about to be exposed, man.
And it was gonna be exposed
too. And that's why they ventured out. All right, and then a couple of months, those same ones said we're gonna drop a dime on them because then it's not gonna be on us.
Yeah,
it's gonna be on them.
Right.
And I know y'all knew he was into that shit.
Yeah.
All right, and more is gonna come out. Okay. Yeah. More is gonna come out.
Sodomites.
All right, because it was Hassad who dropped the text messages.
Yeah.
And then character Ariella, he picked it up and then started exposing it, which he's off too because wasn't he been accused of being an adulterer?
And they say he used to have sleepover with homos.
Right. So the whole
crazy work.
That goes to show you the whole leadership was a fucking big joke.
Broski.
All right, it was a joke, and those are the same ones that were calling on Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You know, with wearing the fringes. Yeah. Those are the ones that claim to be serving the Lord. Yeah. All right, that's why in the beginning. All right, just because you claim to be serving the Lord doesn't mean you're gonna be saved, man.
That's it.
Okay.
Yep. That's what we're reading right here. It's Matthew chapter 7 and verse 21. Not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven. You're not gonna be delivered, man. On the first go wrong, you're gonna have to die and come back through the elect, man. It says, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. Many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name, and in thy name have cast out devils, and in thy name done many wonderful works? Yeah, they was like doing, teaching the word for a little while, but it was all vainglory. And they said, Lord, I did this, I did all those things.
Right.
But the Lord is going to say, verse 23, and then will I profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity, man. Sin upon sin. Because they was doing shit behind closed doors that they thought nobody would see, but the angels seeing the Lord saw it, man.
Right.
So depart from me, you working iniquity. Iniquity is sin upon sin. And look at that dude. He got exposed, man. His track record is probably even longer than that, man.
Yep.
He was being reproved for 10 years.
10 years, man.
Crazy.
And that was the nail in the coffin.
Yeah.
You have to be exposed to be a sexual deviant, okay? All right? Which is just crazy in itself. It's like, all right? Which goes to show you that, he wasn't right to begin with.
Yeah.
All right? Definitely psychological issues. Okay? And you had a whole bunch of demons on you. And instead of repenting and doing the right thing according to what the scriptures say, all right? Because, again, prophesying with his hat on.
Yeah.
With the long hair. That goes show you had effeminate tendencies. Yeah. That's why he was into that weirdo activity, man. Yeah. Okay? All right? But this goes to show you, man, that, hey, the Lord ain't playing. All these people being exposed, and then it's going to be... Because that's how the Lord... I've been seeing it. The Lord got to expose them before he drops them.
Yeah.
And that's what it is, man. You got to be exposed as being off, wicked, okay? All right? Not sincere, being a hypocrite, okay? And then he's going to drop you, man.
Right.
All right? And hey, man, that's why we're doing what we're doing, because we don't want to be part, okay, of that judgment, man.
Right. Because that's how the Lord's doing. That's how the Lord's doing Esau.
Yeah.
He exposing all your wickedness, and now he's about to drop you, man.
Right.
Everything's
being revealed according to the Lord's time frame.
Yeah, that's the Lord's movie, because the Lord is just, and all his judgment is righteous. He's not just judging people for no reason. You reap what you sow, man.
Yep.
No, you want more of that second edges?
You know what? I think we hit the point. It's just gonna get worse and worse.
Yeah.
Just you quoted it. You reap what you sow.
Yep.
Galatians. We'll end off with that. We don't got to drag this out. Jake got a short attention span anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they hearing it, but they scrolling on IG.
They're scrolling on IG.
They just got it in the background.
Yeah.
This is Galatians chapter.
Looking at big booty bitches.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Shallow up. Yeah, them brothers going in. Probably smoking a blunt. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get a lick. Trying to commit.
Yeah.
Jake be doing that, man. Jake is fucking gone, man.
Through, man.
You got it.
This is Galatians chapter 6, verse 7. It says, "Be not deceived, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap."
That's right. For whatsoever man soweth, that shall he also reap. Yep. All right. So if you reap wickedness, all right, that's why the Lord's gonna judge you, man. Okay. And if you've been sowing, all right, in righteousness, the Lord going to deliver you.
Yep.
And that's just what it is, man. All right, you gotta, when you find out you're an Israelite, like I've been saying, and brother's been saying, you're held to a higher standard.
You are.
All right, that that lifestyle, that weirdo activity that you did in the world, that's supposed to stop, man.
All right.
Okay, all right, and yeah, we know our people have been destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, they're going to be certain elect that are going to come from the LGBTQ
Right.
Lifestyle, but they repent
Mm-hmm.
before they came into and they said, I'm an Israel, I'm not into that.
Right.
Okay?
And they fear the Lord.
And they fear the Lord. That's it.
That's what it is.
They fear the Lord. Scamming, murderers, rapists, okay? So on and so forth. All right? They fear the Lord and they said, no, I'm not doing that.
You know the judgment.
They know the judgment, and now they're like, I'm an Israelite and I'm going to serve the Lord. All right? And I'm going to do and be obedient to what he has to say. Mm-hmm. Not being an Israelite and then proclaiming that you're some holy, all right, righteous servant, and yet you're doing all this stuff behind the scenes, man.
Yeah.
Right? That's the reason why the Lord made sure the Romans came in and took down the temple and took down Judea in 70 AD, because the bulk of the Jews, at that time were full of shit, man.
Yeah.
They were full of shit, man.
Yep.
Starting with the high priests, all right, starting with the elders, they were full of shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
And the Lord said the judgment has to start at the elders in Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 4. Hence, why did Eleazar get judged the way he got judged?
Yeah.
And it's all going, that's just an example.
Yep.
Okay? Because there's nothing new under the sun. The Lord, if you ain't right, the Lord always hits the heads.
Yeah.
The leadership first.
They're going to scatter.
And then they'll scatter.
I'll read this. I'll read 7 and 8. Galatians chapter 6, verse 7, it says, Be not deceived, Yahweh Bashim Shai is not mocked. For whatsoever man soweth, that shall he also reap. For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption. But he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting, man. So we got to sow more to the Spirit, man. Because if you sow into the flesh, hey, you're just going to get worse and worse, and you're going to be like Eleazar, into all type of wickedness, man. But you sow into the Spirit, man, you're going to be more connected to the Lord, and the Lord's going to be supping with you. Clearly, the Lord wasn't supping with that dude, man. Because why? He was about him and about himself. And that's the majority of our people. Jim said in the last days, men shall be lovers of themselves, man. Going about doing whatever they want to do and think it's okay. But you're going to reap corruption to yourself, man.
That's right.
That was it, bro.
So, Lord willing, this less edifying. Again, the beginning of sorrows, the beginning of great mournings, the beginning of death, the beginning of wars. All right, that's coming, man.
Yep.
All right. Well, we're in the beginning of it. It's just only going to intensify. Let me correct myself. It's here. It's just going to get bigger and bigger and louder. All right. And if you ain't serving the Lord in truth and sincerity, all right, especially if you know you're an Israelite, the Lord is going to get you.
That's it.
And with that, we want to give all praises and all glory to
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Kakodash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today.
That's right.
And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai's sake.
Love your brothers. Keep the door. Keep the faith. Keep pushing. Keep fighting. Keep studying.
Right.
Pray without ceasing. Pray for each other. Pray for the apostle elders. As you can see, we're almost out of here, man. Let's keep going.
Let's go.
All right. Stay rooted in. Stay focused. All right. We're the last generation, the final generation. The Lord is about to make his imminent arrival. We're just waiting on pretty much the chip.
That's it.
And the destruction and salvation, because the salvation comes with the destruction.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yep.
So stay focused. All right, and stay prayed up for the few sisters. Keep studying when you pray with your head covered. Shalom.
Shalom.